Hello everyone, welcome back to ZPK, another podcast, well the first podcast, but we're joined by Kain and Troy again. Say hello lads.
Right lad.
Yes lad.
Yeah, so, what about the stuff going down lately then? This has just started since the George Floyd. Can I just ask who's putting their hands in some jelly beans then?
Not me, obviously.
But what's everyone's opinion of it then?
Well,
Racist.
Well, first off, let's start on the George Floyd situation, on this protest, like BS and all that. Like the overall thing of George Floyd, what was your honest opinion?
well, it's controversial.
Yeah. Pretty much. Kain?
Oh, nothing. It's just the fact that no, that there's no need to kill him.
Yeah. So
They could have just put him in the back of a car.
my opinion is, if they had a reason to arrest him, still either way, you don't put his knee on his neck. Do that police restraint thing where you grab him at like the back of the arm and like push your head to the ground. I think that's what they do, ain't it?
Yeah.
But like, or put him in a van like you said. But still, there's no reason to like get him to the ground, tell him to get in the car when he clearly fucking cool when he's got his knee on the back of the neck.
Hey, what's up guys? I just found it.
Who's watching that?
And nothing. An advert come up on my phone.
Yeah, but it's just stupid though, because at the end of the day, it was probably like I'm not saying the police just went up to him and just pinned him to the ground. Even if he did do something wrong, I don't think the guy deserved to like get murdered in front of everyone. When people are pleading to the police, no stop, you can't breathe, and the guy was literally saying, "Officer, I'm begging you, I can't breathe." So that was the situation of George Floyd, and then you saw what was happening. Was it in Minnesota? The protests smashing stuff up. They said it was a purge going on, more. And then pretty much it just all kicked off, and then shortly it came to England, the UK, pretty much England, Scotland, Wales. I don't know if they're doing it in Scotland and Wales, but they're definitely doing it in England, where something happened where they pulled down the statue of the Prime Minister around World War II, Winston Churchill. Now, I know what's going to happen here. If people are watching this, the people who are doing those protests, I don't have a problem with you doing protests. It's the fact that you're knocking down, like, history. Listen, you can't get rid of history. Fair play to Churchill, like, you know, fair enough about Churchill, he was a slave owner. But that was just the messed up situations of the time, and he might have been racist too, like a bunch of Chinese, but it was just the messed up world that everyone was living in back then.
Yeah, but that's what history was.
It was literally the messed up world that people were living in. Thankfully now, fair enough, there's still racists going around, but it's not as racist as it used to be. I mean, slavery's still not going on, and
in some countries it is.
Is it?
Yeah, swear down. But I swear people still own slaves.
Really?
Yeah, I swear.
Yeah, of course, it must be in some like lower income countries then.
Yeah, it is, I swear.
That's what they do, like they must have it for like money or something then.
Yeah.
If that's the case, so like they can make money. It's probably just like, I mean, probably like a weird type maid thing, like are they still whipping them and all that?
I don't know, I just think that they get treated bad.
Yeah.
It's probably like a weirdly treated maid or something, but I'm not making excuses for anyone. It probably is still going on, but you know how bad it was back in the day. I mean, literally the M-word, like, white people were spitting that at a bunch of blacks around then. I mean, that's unacceptable, but, like, you know, knocking down Winston Churchill, who was a slave owner, yeah, but half of rich England, British and American people had slaves.
Zach, you know what they used to do?
Messed up society. What?
They used to whip them, and then when they got sold to the new owner, they'd pour tar in the whips, in the bits where they got whipped.
because I do history at my
Boiling tar.
school and I learned it. And they also I think they also tattooed something to the skin and all to make sure that like say the runoff, so you know whose owner it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a really messed up world back then. Thankfully, you know, nothing like that's going on, you know, around here or anything. Yeah, there was some messed up people in this world, but what you got to think about and all, if it wasn't for the likes of Churchill, this world would be much more racist than it like has been. Let's face it, racism though, what you got to think of, will probably be going around for ages now.
I agree.
What you got to think of is, like, no matter what, there's still going to be racist people probably in this world.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day there is like a time where, you know, it ain't racist. But and all what you gotta think. Like the most racist person in history, Adolf Hitler, got defeated by the likes of Churchill and all that. Just think, there would be no like black people, there wouldn't be any Jews, they would have all been gone. Because Hitler, it wasn't just Jews that he hated, it was also blacks. Which
and people with and midgets.
and disability. I think people with disabilities and all.
Hitler used to experiment with children.
Yeah, I was learning about that. Experimenting with children.
Same with dwarves.
Like he didn't, like if they had blonde hair and blue eyes, throw them away.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Well, Hitler were even German to start off with. I'm pretty sure it was Austrian or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Hitler didn't even have blonde hair and blue eyes.
I don't think he had blue eyes, no. But you can't tell because there's no colorised pictures of him, like legit colorised pictures.
No, but it'd be white, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because if you look in the black and white photos, dark bits are black and white and light things are white.
I don't know, like the eyes would have been white because you know how like the parts of the eyes are. But I reckon it would have been a bit lighter. I reckon his eyes were like black or something, but I'm not making assumptions. So knocking down Churchill's completely unacceptable. I feel like the people who are doing these and watching these are instantly going to hear that, but not hear the reason behind it. They're just going to assume straight away, oh, look at these racist 14-year-olds. We're not being racist though. We're literally voicing the opinion about what happened to our Prime Minister.
Same as people that keep making memes about it.
Yep. Like there's a Instagram page who made a joke about them pulling Churchill up, but it was just like them in Bristol knocking down the statue in Canal, but like in reverse.
And said that I was saving it.
Yeah. And
I don't think it was Churchill in Bristol.
What?
It was with Colston.
I don't think it was Churchill in Bristol.
It was that Colston. No, it was thingies that Colston bloke.
Yeah.
He was a slave owner, apparently.
Yeah. Like, and all like the bunch of football fans came up today and you saw how mad that went. I agree with protecting Churchill, like, but there is some chance that, like, you know, we're racist, and we're proud or something. No, it's we are racist, and that's the way we like it. Yeah, but also they'll sing like national anthems and all that, but it kicked off mad. It's just football fans, man. We're all football fans, but we ain't really hooligan fans, are we? I mean, we ain't gonna run up to the first person we see who say, like, you know, with you, Troy, someone goes, Wolves, like Wolves, if you ain't just gonna go up to them, like, knock them out straight away. Same with us too, came about West Brom.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna spark someone out just because they say they're not a fan of West Brom.
Yeah.
But I think a bunch of Millwall fans like was protecting it all day. But did you see that punch he thrown? I shared it to you on thing, but I don't know if you're following it. UK's nuts.
No, I don't think I'm following it.
Yeah.
What's the page?
I sent it to ZPK Gaming. It was on go up a bit. I don't think I sent it on here actually. I think I might have just sent it UK.
I don't know.
Or just Troy.
Was it after who's on?
Oh, hold on. Is it?
I saw it.
You sound tired.
Is it here? Yeah, Troy are gonna be here for all of the stream.
How long even is the stream?
Well, it's not a stream actually. It's not going to be here for all the podcast. I don't know how long it is. UK's nuts. Where is it now?
I'm just gonna.
Alright.
Fucking knackered, man.
Yeah, you can go.
Is it,
No, it's
is it
not on there,
4
nothing.
Zs?
What?
Is it 4 Zs?
UK is nuts. Well, let's have a look. UK. No, it's just UK is nuts. It was there, but I think they've deleted it. Basically, what happened was they was all going. One of them went, "You want some?" and just threw like a hook, because you know they have the helmets on. I think they lifted the glass part up and just whacked it. But
Yeah.
I don't
that
think
Millwall
it should
fan?
be. Everyone's going to assume it's Millwall fans, but you never know. There's always a hooligan in one fan base, whether it's Liverpool, Millwall, or just even Sutton United. No matter what, there's going to be hooligans. I don't really like see why like there's any need to pull down a statue. I mean, at the end of the day, that's England's history.
Oh, have you seen what they've done as well?
Well,
They've boarded a statue up, but
Yeah.
put some tail around it.
yeah. Yeah, but I also watched this video, and they're calling, like, you know, saying, "Oh, you're a bunch of racists and all that," but there's like they're going outside of Boris Johnson's house. No, I don't think it's Boris Johnson's house. There's a statue in this building. I forgot what it's called. And they was all chanting, "Pull it down, pull it down," and all of a sudden you heard, "Fuck white people."
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we're not going, "Oh, you're so racist" and all that about it. Like, because literally, as white people, we don't experience racial abuse. Realistically. I mean, you saw like Toby off the Sidemen. Like you said, like he's sick of it. He went up to Italy. In Italy, it's pretty racist. I mean, you've seen with Romelu Lukaku, here. He gets called like a monkey, and they do like the monkey chants to him.
Yeah.
And Toby, you know, crying about it. He has to go off to watch Man U and Juventus, and there's like a person doing monkey impressions behind him.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, it's pretty sad. But
Did you hear about that Italian journalist about Lukaku?
yeah.
Do you remember what he said to him?
What?
The only way you could stop Romelu Lukaku is if you chucked like 7 bananas at him or something.
Jesus Christ. Like Danny Alves, I'm pretty sure someone chucked a banana at him before, and he just picked it up and ate it and took like a free kick with a corner.
Yeah.
That's properly well known, that is, but and all like.
Yes, fair play to him.
I'm thinking of this from a 50-50 point of view. There's no need to be knocking down England's history. You can't just knock down a country statue like that.
Yeah, lads, I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm off.
Yeah. Me and Karen will talk about it.
Yeah.
But
I'll see.
I don't see the need to see ya.
Yeah.
And I hope you have a good video, guys.
Alright. It'll hopefully be up soon.
Yes, indeed. I'm off.
Alright, see ya.
Peace from me.
Right. Yeah, but anyway, you can't just come into a country and just knock down someone's history. Like, I think there's a song called Free Nelson Mandela. I saw it at school and I started listening to it, and they said something about him being a terrorist.
Yeah.
Like, to every good person there's a bad side about him. Like, with people, everyone's done something bad to, you know, for them to be good. Like, we all know why, realistically, why Nelson Mandela was a terrorist, because he needed, like, you know, he was going around fighting, he wanted, like, the place to be equal, and, you know, undeservedly, he got, over 2 decades in prison. Or closer to 3, ain't it? It also
He's
says
dead now,
here,
eh?
yeah, I think he died in 2013, I believe. Baby graves destroyed by disgusting vandals in Plymouth. Baby graves, Jesus Christ. I want to see who done this then. Because it was those Black Lives Matter protests. Because there's the people who say, like, they get really annoyed when we say all lives matter. But realistically, I'm not going to treat you any differently just based on your skin colour.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to go around shouting Black Lives Matter, when I'm not going to treat you differently just based on the colour of your skin.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't really bothered if you're white, black or Asian or anything. Or like,
Yeah.
or like half caste. I mean, am I going to treat you any differently?
Nope.
It's just stupid. So the people who think we're being racist about this, because with Tyson Fury posted about it, and straight away, oh, I hope Anthony Joshua bangs you and all that. But what you've got to think of is talking facts here. If it wasn't for Winston Churchill, he would not have had that. Like we would all be speaking German, and there'll be no black people or Jewish people around.
Yeah.
But fair enough, he done something bad. I mean, he was a slave owner, but there's no need to knock down his statue. I think they are putting it back up. Like, same with the £5 notes. I mean, they ain't throwing away the fiver notes. That's got Winston Churchill on.
Yeah.
I mean, give the Winston Churchill fivers to me. Jesus Christ, I ain't gonna have a problem with that. But yeah, I mean, what are you thinking about all this? Because I feel like I've just been waffling for how long?
No, I think it's just stupid, really.
Yeah. And there's just so much have happened in the world just this year.
I know.
But you gotta think of, man, World War 3 one day. Like, I woke up at 7 o'clock about to go to school. I'm all ready. All I need to do is just do my hair, and I'm off to school. Well, I need to wait for my mates to knock on. Those names will not be revealed, but like, what you gotta think, you know, I'm watching that, and then all of a sudden there's like an Instagram page, I don't know how real it was, it says Iran responded to America, and like you saw this little nuke drop down, like someone running off.
Yeah.
It started off with almost World War 3, then a bunch of like with me it started off something bad personally in my life and all, like, you know, with like one of my mates getting jumped. I mean, just not what I wanted, and you know, he was a decent mate or close mate, so he had to move. And then pretty much either way, I don't like school. Like, I hate it with a passion, to be honest. The only thing I like about it is going up to see my mates. There have been times where I've just went in and felt like, nah, I don't want to do it. It's not like anything's happening with me, it's just I really am at that stage now where I just can't be arsed.
Yeah.
But I just know YouTube ain't gonna give me anything. I've known for years now that, like, when I first started, I was thinking maybe in about 6 or 5 years time I'll probably earn about 50,000 subscribers, if not 1,000. Here I am, I'm almost on my 5th year with 179, but I've accepted the fact I'm not doing this as a job. But one of the jobs I want to do is be a mechanic, so like I want to fix cars. I'd really like to do that. That's why I've been like learning all the car parts and all that.
Yeah.
And knowing like what they're used for. So, you know, all that, but also forgot what I was on about with money. Oh yeah, we was talking about this a year ago, but then, like, you know, we had that in America where the, you know, heat and all that, fires. And then first thing came in, oh, I heard about this coronavirus. Oh, it's only in China. It's one of those where it probably ain't gonna end up massive, and we're all just gonna be talking about it on the news, but it ain't gonna go to the UK. First coronavirus case in the UK. I'll bet it is. Oh, just a bunch of bollocks. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, I mean, I didn't show up to the last day of school. I'm pretty sure most people did. Did you?
I think I did. I was in med.
No, I swear we were both playing together on like because I woke up really early. I don't know why.
No, because I remember it was a Tuesday, and I remember my tutor said year 9s will be coming in for the rest of the week.
Oh, basically I heard about that, but basically what happened with mine is I woke up 7, where I usually do. I look at, because I was thinking if Velo's is shut, his house gonna be. All of a sudden I found that, I'm like, Mom, yeah, open. Alright, I'll try and go back to sleep, but more sleep pattern. Then the moment I woke up, you know, I had my breakfast, I brushed my teeth, I did get changed, you know what I mean, like, because I was just having a quick browse around my phone for 5. So then I just pretty much saw that and I was like, alright then, but I was wide awake by then, so I just tried to go back to sleep. But then by 9 o'clock I just went back on my PlayStation, and then we went back in for another 2 days, and then like my mum just said you'd have to go to the last day. I wasn't really doing anything on the last day that I actually went. I mean, there was a fight that kicked off between my mate and someone else, but again, those names won't be exposed. Like, you know who I'm on about, don't you? K. Like KH.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, something kicked off between that, and yeah, pretty much didn't go back to school then. Not many people went on the last day. Realistically, I know primary school going back, but my brothers, they opened, and either way, my mum and dad were in a second there. I'm really confused about what's going on. Then, you know, after that, all this kicks off. It's just this, it's really cursed, this year.
Yeah.
I'm really wondering about what's going to happen in Man United's post the games. Oh, I hope it's post 2 of them. Probably not. Warm up, kick off, right corner. Full time. You're only going to show us that then, you mongs. We better have posted something then.
What did I put?
Well, they've only showed the 3-1. Mongs.
Of course,
yeah.
I won't put the 2-1.
Yeah, they don't accept losing to a championship team. But yeah, overall this year's been messed up, and it the fact that this stuff's going on. I mean, one of my family members got positive for COVID, you know who that is, and obviously I went for my test, and me and pretty much most of my family was negative. The people who went was negative, and yeah, I mean, and right now I can guarantee there's like over hundreds of thousands who've got COVID now because of all this. I mean, they're not staying 2 meters apart. The reality is this lockdown's gonna go even further, and everyone's gonna act so more upset about it. But I can guarantee you, they're the same people who are going out. Do your protest, but stay 2 meters. Jesus, I know it's easier said than done. I know I can't tell 10,000, like over thousands and thousands of people just to stay 2 meters apart, but Jesus Christ, man, just think. I'm pretty sure it'd be nice to see your family again, knowing that you can, like, you know, go within 2 meters.
Yeah.
But yeah, on a real though, it's been a really messed up situation with this all.
Five, what are you doing?
I think now I think now though we'll end this podcast here. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to this channel. By the way, guys, listen, I know some of you might take this the wrong way. We are not being racist. This is us voicing our opinion. Something happened where it knocked down one of our former Prime Minister. Yeah, I know we were born around that time, but I can guarantee you, no one was born around that fucking time, apart from the Queen. So yeah, but overall, yeah, see if you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, thanks for watching, and also this has been me, Zach, Kane and all, Troy. Subscribe to Sean too, he'll hopefully be in a bit more videos soon. But yeah, we'll see you guys later.